Welcome back to Our Chicago. Rent is a major contributor to the record high inflation that we're experiencing right now. The national average for the cost of rent is up 25.5% from a year ago. Crystal Chen from the real estate platform Zumper is with us this morning. Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning.
So tell us about rental costs in Chicago and around the area. Have they gone up?
Yes, they definitely have. According to Zumper's latest national rent report, Chicago is actually our 13th priciest city in the nation, with one beds at $1,870 and two beds at $2,230, which is up 33% for one beds and 27% for two beds. In some of the metro area that we track, we see cities like Naperville up 18%, Aurora up 11%, and Oak Park up 20%. So it seems overall rents in this area are on the rise. And I think for Chicago, especially last year, a lot of properties, especially buildings, had a lot of COVID deals to fill vacancies. And now those have ended, which really contributes to the double-digit year-over-year rent prices.
So what does that look like then for people who are looking to rent? How competitive is it out there? And is it true what we've heard that there have actually been bidding wars for apartments?
Yeah, so since we're facing a housing shortage right now, the labor market is remaining strong. I'm not surprised to hear about the bidding wars for apartments, especially if it's a really, in a really desirable location. These property owners or agents are telling their prospective tenants to put their best foot forward in their application, and they'll have a little part that says how much are you willing to pay for the apartment. So they're trying to get prospective tenants to offer more than the advertised rent to get the apartment. Summer months through fall is hot moving season, since a lot of leases end around now. So renters should expect increased competition, which will only continue to drive rents up.
So how do you navigate that situation then? I mean, you need a place to live.
Yeah, so I think renters can, maybe look for buildings with move-in specials. Sometimes they're not necessarily advertised, but you can call. Sometimes they have like a look and lease special where, if you look at an apartment and lease within 24 hours, they'll give you, a couple hundred off of rent the first month. Move in with roommates. That's always a more affordable option. Or if you can, wait until the winter months to move, because that's when there's the best deals, since usually property owners will price down their units a little bit to fill in vacancies for the holidays.
Is there an argument to be made about staying in place?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you were one of those lucky tenants who got a great COVID deal, and if they aren't, gonna push up your rent hundreds of dollars every month, I would stay in place.
And there are also substantial moving costs as well. Sometimes you have to factor that in. So do you think renters are going to get any relief anytime soon, or is this a trend that's going to persist?
So it's interesting because from a national perspective, we actually saw a softening of rents last month. The national two-bed rents were down about 2 to 3%. However, with Chicago specifically, I feel like Chicago may buck this trend, as month-over-month rents are up 6% for both bedroom types. Year-over-year rents are up, 20 to 30%, signaling a really strong demand present. And again, since we are in the summer months where there's a ton of increased demand, I expect this trend of rising rents will likely continue for at least the next few months in Chicago.
Not ideal for people who are looking for housing right now.
Yeah, it's tough for sure. But maybe if you can stay in place until the winter, there's definitely going to be more deals there.
Okay, we'll keep our fingers crossed for folks. Crystal, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for watching Our Chicago. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be right back. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.